and welcome to another book reading club. Again, with the one and only Grace. We're going to be reading a entry from the book. Today we are reading 360, day 360. And you begin some of the reading. Come on.
Okay, day 360. Closed mouths don't get fed, and that's not just about food. There's something powerful about watching someone talk passionately about what they love, whether it's a sport, a business, a dream, or their favorite plate of food. There's a fire that catches. Oh, because they feel the fire. One of our pastors often says, you've got to promote what you love, not from a place of arrogance, but of honesty.
Do you know what pastor I'm talking about?
I don't think Pastor Matt would say something like this. No. Was it before Jason left?
It was Jason.
It was Jason. But somewhere along the way, many of us learned to dim that light, to quiet our hunger, to act like we're okay when we're not, to think we'll be more lovable if we don't ask, and to confuse silence with humility. Here's what's real. Closed mouths don't get fed. And when there's a real need has no shame. We forget that asking doesn't mean begging. Promoting what you love isn't showing off. Saying what you hope for isn't too much. It's honest, it's human, and it's necessary. Let this entry be a reminder. Ask for help, say the dream out loud, tell people what you love, invite them into it. Not everyone will say yes, but you only need one to open a door. And if you're a parent, please model this. You let your kids see you reach, ask, and share. Let them hear you say, I believe in this, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Because one day, they'll need to do the same.
Before we go into the questions, have you ever seen me doing this?
Seen you doing this?
Mm-hmm.
You've been working on it. You've
Yeah.
definitely been saying maybe something that you were scared to do. You're like, I'm kind of scared to post this, but I'm going to believe in it because I'm not ashamed of it. And I want you to feel the same way.
Have you seen me asking for help or sharing something before?
Definitely sharing. I don't really think you come to me to ask for help on that. Maybe for encouragement and motivation.
Not with you, but have you
With
seen
God.
me doing this with other people?
Well, or your other people.
At church, at school, at work, and the conversations that I share with you. Have you ever seen me doing this when we were hanging out with the family? Have you ever seen me sharing something that I love? And
yeah, you love to share the stuff that you love to do at the church. You love to talk about your writing, and you talk about Burrito all the time. I feel like for you just kind of stay in the circle, but in a good circle. You're not telling it to everybody.
Okay.
You tell it to the people that matter.
Well, we're gonna do the cafecito questions for the teens first. If no one could judge you, what would you ask for or share?
If no one could judge me, I would share anything I want. I literally would share anything I want.
What's thing that you're not sharing right now because people will judge?
Mainly anything, honestly. Maybe something that shows more of myself, or something that, I want to talk about more seriously, but I'm scared of what people are going to think about me. And just overall,
What's one thing right now that you're not sharing because you're afraid of judging? We'll come back to that. Second, do you feel safe saying what you love and need? Why or why not?
Yeah, but I get scared to say it because I know I'm going to get humbled.
Like what? Tell me.
I know I'm going to feel that I shouldn't feel this way,
By who?
Not by you guys, but kind of yeah, because you guys always humble me in a good way, not in a bad way. You guys always humble me, but sometimes I don't want to hear that, so that's why I say it.
Okay.
That's just a thing.
That's self-aware. Okay, but what's one thing that I humble you
And by posting, you're I tell you that I'm scared, and you're well, you can't think of it, you humble me, so it's not bad, it's good,
I'm not seeing it as bad. I'm just interesting to see that you think I'm humbling you. we'll come back to that. And third one, can you think of a time you stayed quiet out of shame but wish you hadn't?
Yeah, maybe like, I know this is kind of like maybe a little off topic, but maybe like when you see someone speaking up about something that they really like to do and everyone's just being quiet, like I wish I would have stood up and be like, hey, like let's listen, you know? But for me, I just kind of get scared of that, but it's not like that I would ignore them too. I would listen to them more. But I wish that like I would have said like, hey, let's listen to everybody right now. Like let's listen to them.
Well, you gotta remember you're young. You're 15, and that right there, it's already applause. You're aware of it, and with time and courage, you'll be able to do that as well. Just stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to ask any of these questions to me?
Yeah, I'll ask one for you. What's something you love or believe in that you've been quiet about lately?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. Literally, I wanted to do this nail club for the church. I sent it about my writing. I tell anybody. About the love and family. I tell anybody.
What would your child learn if they watched how you pursue your dreams this week?
I think you have been learning what it feels or what it looks like to believe in something when others don't, and to keep doing it because you love it.
Yeah.
And I hope you take that with you for the rest of your life. I'm gonna ask this one. When was the last time you asked for help without guilt? It's a muscle.
It's a muscle.
It's a muscle that we have to build, but at this point I just ask for help without any guilt, because first of all I have a small circle and I know I can trust those, and even if they give me the wrong answer or it feels some type of way, I still know they're humans, right? And I will ask again.
Yeah, I feel like you do a pretty good job on showing that to me. You always ask for help, and no matter how you feel, or you maybe feel like a little scared, but you still ask for help. So I feel like you show a pretty good example of that.
One takeaway from today, Grace?
That we should all go for our dreams.
We should all go for it right
I
now.
know it's corny, but it's true.
Closed mouths don't get fed. So if you have a
Closed
dream, if you have a goal, if you need help, we must ask for it.
I agree.
No out of arrogance, but humbly. It's the door next.
Yeah.
Okay. And remember, this is on Amazon. Pick a chapter, we can read it for you. And we'll see you again in the next video. Thank you, Grace.
Bye.
And cut. Go ahead, get it.